Sorry about that, Aquarius. The other device died. You killed it. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know what you missed. I finished up the read. We ended up with the Empress upright, the Emperor reversed, holding on, perhaps living together in a very uncomfortable emotional situation, not wanting to lose money or dealing with grandparents who need help. But this is the Virgo and Libra standing up to the crowd, the group, the family, whoever it is. Someone, and the Queen of Wands could be getting an ultimatum down here, perhaps from the King of Wands. I don't know. But again, you're getting a lot of compassion, calling to clear your energies there and work on untying the knots of the family in order to heal the family wounds here, to take that journey. Perhaps you're entering dark night of the soul, or perhaps you've been in it for a while. So, and again, you're being given a lot of compassion, and I'm sorry if you're going through a hard time right now. I definitely get that. I've been there. All right, so here is from the Romance Angels for Aquarius, October 2022. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership and make the effort. There was the other two. I just pulled cards prior to the other one dying, and it did have new love, and this situation involves marriage. So whether you're healing your current relationship or there's a new love and there's a marriage involved and divorce, because it does look like there's divorce here, give your relationship a chance, and that great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, whether that could be children as well. You know, maybe it's family and children, or just dealing with your family to heal situation, because there could be reconciliation here. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So the bottom of the deck is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So maybe there's a breakup and you're really hurt by it, but maybe you end up, meeting the love of your life. And again, the situation involves marriage, and there was, new love was the other card that you'd gotten. So there's new love, person has stirred your romantic emotions. Situation involves marriage, whether it's healing your marriage or leaving one, or even a new marriage, but doesn't feel like a marriage read here. There is a lover, though, here, for sure. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right, let's see what Lenormand Reverie has for you. So besides Gemini and Aquarius that were in your read, and just the earth sign, water sign kind of dance that's going on here, and again, there's a lot of fire here, too. So there could be an earth sign, water sign within a fiery family, right? That you could be dealing with siblings and parents and that kind of stuff. You also have Cancer reversed, Capricorn upright, and then Taurus upright, and Scorpio reversed. And there's two pages right here, both reversed, which can be children or pets, or just negative messages. And again, lovers. Lovers is in the center of your read. The underlying energy is somebody's freedom and somebody's depression. So it seems like, two people not staying together. So it's happy news for somebody being set free, and then it feels like depression for you, or you're starting over in love. So I'm sorry, I don't know actually which one of you it is with the lover. It can be either. Or it could even be, someone around you, like a sister, or brother, or a parent, that kind of thing. You would know better than I. So from the Lenormand Reverie, and it keeps being difficult. So there's some stubbornness there for sure. We have the 6 of the King of Wands. So the lover could be this King of Wands right here, who's been giving a lot of attention to one child, or passionate messages here. Some kind of energetic exchange right here, perhaps. But the clouds are clearing, the sun's coming out for the King of Wands anyway, and the lovers. Or that could be, like I said, Gemini as well. And then we have the 35 of the Wounded Warrior, who's pulling up anchor and leaving, perhaps. And there's that 9 of Swords, the one suffering in silence, maybe the one who's pulling up anchor and leaving, as the sun clears for the King of Wands. So is he the Wounded Warrior? Or is somebody else? Because we have the Knight of Wands is reversed over here, but the King and the Queen and the Page are all upright. So this Knight of Wands may be that Wounded Warrior separate from the King. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles is the other one here with struggles on the Fool's journey here, changing from the Wounded Warrior's journey, which is about the old, about war and about clinging to your old wounds, and the new journey of going with an open heart, taking that leap of faith in love, to be love. And there is a breakthrough here for the lovers, and this could be two parting ways. And we also have Sag and Aries here, along with Gemini here, but that can be lovers or twins as well, or even a mother energy here. So that's coming up, and we got the power male here, the 28, choice of path or twin flames, with a lot of love to give here, but there's anger here. And the 26, there's the father and child right here. The king and the page of wands. That 26 is the page of wands. And he's coming up as the fiery king of wands. So this could be turning the page. This also could be inspired to crack the codes. This child's inspired to crack the codes of the family, or his inner child is inspired to crack the codes of the 10 of Pentacles problems, the secrets in their family, or to let go of his anger issues with the family and become the loving man instead. Okay? In a magic adventure of self-discovery with the Two of Cups, with an open-ended map here. And there's the Wounded Warrior leaving the scene, which also could be Sagittarius energy. So are you clearing the Wounded Warrior in yourself, or is there actually another person who's leaving? Whether that is Aries or Sagittarius coming up here, and the Page of Cups, which is the Pisces energy that's been coming up in your read, and the multiple faces of vulnerability of a child or a pet or your inner child. And that could be abuse from your childhood. And the Queen of Wands is toxic here. Maybe she has Cancer in her chart, or maybe she's dealing with cancer treatments and getting radiation or chemo. But either way, there's toxicity. That could have to do with the you-know-what as well. There could be differences in opinions on whether to get the V or not. And then we have the Sun and dealing with chaos of the group. 31 came up in the clouds yesterday morning too. So 31's big number. It's the Five of Wands. So exposing the group, exposing the toxicity in the family, in the workplace, in the body, exposing the toxicities to clear them out. With any luck, finding balance. With the Hermit, High Priestess, Divine Feminine, Pisces, Hermit, Virgo, Queen of Swords with gifts. And there's the Virgo and the Libra that came up at the end, cracking the whip with the Page of Pentacles, not letting the kids get away with walking all over them. And then here again is the Queen of Wands with the Page of Cups. And there's a big connection between these two. So it could be like a mother with one of the kids or their pets that stay together. Yeah, it's really in line. It's very specific for you. It's not usually that specific in a general read. But the bottom of the deck is a child in transition, the Page of Swords. And again, that was reversed. All the pages, except for the Page of Wands, were reversed in your read. So you may be having trouble with kids or messages or pets. And they were reversed. So issues with immaturity or, talking back, lying, spreading rumors, but again, causing instability of the family. The Four is the Emperor and the stability of the home, but also the King of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups, and that could be the grandparents, like I said. So it could be upset between the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There's bridges burned here. We also have a mountain to climb here, a completion point here with Pisces, and there's a buck in this picture as well. Maybe someone needs to climb a mountain before they get finished, or it's come full circle, and she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, as we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, who may also be the Emperor, with a stable home, but there are some bridges to fix within the family or within a relationship, negative messages or the silent treatment, or just the need to work with kids who are acting up because they're going through a divorce or something like that. I want to pull an energy card for you too, just see what else comes up for you. It's not just you guys. All of my reads have been over an hour because there's so much going on. All right. cards just fell out. I have the journey of the two, the High Priestess, Divine Feminine, getting their freedom, walking away, and this can be a child who's gaining their independence. And then there's another one who's staying home. So whether this is a mother and child separating from each other or two children, and this one's very upset or afraid to leave the house. Or this person is the one leaving and they're scared. They don't want to do it. They want to stay home. But it feels more like two people. And then here's someone, the sun coming out, right? The sun will come out tomorrow. So it's like Annie kind of energy here. Someone's learning how to meditate, or perhaps the father here, the sun, that could be the King of Wands, perhaps teaching the children how to meditate and stay calm, or he's learning how to do that to keep himself calm so that he doesn't freak out or lose his temper. And maybe dealing with two daughters here in a home. Right, one's home and one is perhaps a Divine Feminine or a Pisces energy. Not knowing which direction to take. Again, rest and rejuvenation, or taking a break, a vacation in the sun, and maybe just resting at home with the kids. And again, because somebody else is unhappy, they feel like their freedom has been taken away from them. The 16 of sudden events, epiphanies, or sexual exchange. Perhaps the lovers is a child who's been taking advantage of, maybe they're too young to be, out having sex or something like that. And maybe having their liberties taken away from them. Maybe they were going to leave home and they're not allowed to now because they got caught having sex or something like that. That could be coming up as well. But some kind of sudden event. This could have to do with New York and the Statue of Liberty as well. The clock says 11 minutes after 10. And patience, or dealing with patience. Feeling as a patient you had your liberties taken away. And there's a mother with issues here who's very judgmental or envious here. And that could be the jealousy. This could be a mother who's jealous of the time the father spends with the children. And then there's the father underneath the 45 who's purging. He's grieving loss, regret, guilt, or shame, guilt, and he's holding his heart. As a cornucopia of abundance has come in for him. The 11 is justice, truth, and balance. But, it's very heartfelt, difficult situation for the masculine right there holding their heart. Perhaps for their children or for someone who's walking away. He's trying to find peace with this while someone else is trying to find their independence. And there may be a mother, again, who's envious or judgmental. And it could be all sorts of combination of different things, right? The little girls could be the adults acting like that. So it just depends on your situation. But there's definitely a dark mother energy involved. And a man holding his heart. And the dark mother can be the mother who's married to the man holding his heart. But we also have the Emperor and the Empress reversed from each other. So it could be the grandparents as well involved. And again, there could be a relationship between the King of Pentacles reversed and the 9 of Pentacles upright, whether they're splitting up or they're the ones coming together. And again, it's focusing on the kids right now because there's issues right there. And you're coming up depressed, wanting to start over again. It's like either you or somebody with Scorpio in their chart, or a water sign energy, perhaps Libra energy here too, has been focusing on meditating on their heart, which can be the man who is meditating. And these cards here, right? Someone's been learning or practicing meditation here, whether it's a man or a woman. That could be you practicing doing that, or somebody around you and you wanting to start over, maybe promising to do it too, and maybe someone's worried that you won't keep it up. But from what I said, you would know better than I who's who, but there's a lot of stuff going on here. And I hope that was helpful. Good luck with everything. Hang in there. And one day at a time. And it's all for a reason. I've been through dark night of the soul. The first part of it, I cried for 1.5 years straight every day. So I get it. So hopefully you guys are okay. It's all for the good. And rise and be loved. Make sure to do what you can to make yourself feel good, you know, pamper yourself. Not addiction-wise, but just being good and gentle to yourself, you know, not punishing yourself for things that are out of your control and not even that are in your control. If you are weak one day and you don't want to do something that you think is good for you, that's okay. Stop punishing yourself for those things. It's okay. Everything is okay. And this too shall pass. So be gentle with yourself. Remember your water and your sleep, because those are the two things necessary for a good peace of mind. Remember your joy and to touch nature. We need to touch nature and the sun every day. We need that energy. Our bodies aren't meant to be deprived of that. So good luck with everything. Hang in there and rise and be love, Aquarius. Bye.